Okay, so in this video we're going to look at how to add a product item to a product page. So you might have that item listed in a gallery which is visible on your shop page. And that is a gallery of all the items you've chosen that are in your shop items that you've chosen to be shown on your shop page. That might be all the items, or it might only be some of them. But you might also want to have more information than just the item information that you've put in the product inventory available to browsers on the website. And that information may be generic, so it might just be delivery information and that sort of information, maybe a video, a welcome video or something like that. And that might be the same for every item, but you don't want to input it onto every item. You just want it in one product page, and then you duplicate that page and select the item you want on that page. And then when you click on the item in the gallery, it will present you with that product page with that particular item shown, plus all the other information on the product page that's generic. So let me just show you what I mean. If we go to edit again, and we're going to go to pages. Okay, and what we want to do is add a page. And you can see you've got various options available to you. And we want it to be a product page. So add a product page. And we're just going to call it product for the time being. But then you click on the product that you want to input. And we've got various products here. You can either search in the box, if you know what it's called, or as you can see, it's already populated the list here with all the products that we sell, which in this case is walking sticks. So if we wanted it to be a Badger product page, we click on Badger. Visible, we want it to be publicly visible, so that's not going to change. And then what we can do here is change that product name page to Badger. Not Badger, that's that. Badger. So we've got a page name called Badger. Let's call it Badger Country Walking Stick. I can't spell today. Okay, so we've called it the Badger Country Walking Stick. That's the product. The product is Badgers, which is this. Okay. Then all we need to do is hit done, and it adds it to the bottom of the list of pages as a Badger Country Walking Stick. Then drag it up to under shop, so that that just makes it easy for us, because we can then see where all the items in our shop are, and we can see which ones do or do not have a product page. So we can now see that there is a Badger there product page. So if we look at the published website and look at the Badger, so we've clicked on the gallery, you can see that's what we get at the moment. So that's all the information in your shop inventory. Now on the product page we have got all of that information here, but we've also got an area down here we can drag elements into. In this instance we're going to put text down there. Okay. So that's some text that we did earlier. And then we're going to publish those changes. And then when we go to the shop, we can see we've got Badger Country Walking Stick underneath listed. Now, if you don't want that to be there, all you've got to do is go to your product page, and that needs to then not be under, to make this invisible, because if you can see we've got visibility here and we've got public, site password, or members or groups. So that's not going to make it invisible in the menu. That will make it visible or invisible to members of the website if you have that option, or to only people with a password. But obviously in a shop that's not going to be relevant. So how do we make this item not show up on the shop like that? Well, we might want it to show up there, that's fine. But if we don't, we can drag it to underneath a menu item that is going to be underneath an item which is invisible. So let's put it under construction. And you can see here the construction page, which is standard page for when we're doing work on the website, is clicked as hidden in navigation up here. Okay, so you can't see it up on the menu. And because that's hidden, anything which is a sub page of that is also hidden. So it doesn't show up, you see? So your shop is here, and then each product page we've listed under an invisible page, just so that we can hide it from the menu. Particular quirk of this particular build platform. So then if we go, let's go to publish that change. And then if we go to shop, you can see now shop is not showing a sub page, whereas on the previous one it was. There, yeah. That's still in my cache. So this one is not. And then when we click on shop, it takes us to our items. And then we click on Badger, which is the page that we made. And remember before we just got the item, this bit, that's all we had before. Now we've got that as well. Okay. So we've got that information and in our product page, and that is showing the specific item in the product page, which is badges. Okay, so that's that done. Now then, if we wanted to add another item to the product page, go to pages again. Okay, let's add another item, product page, and this item we're going to put, say, the fox into. So click fox, click in here, whatever you want to call it, fox, country, or walking stick. Obviously you can call it whatever you want, but make it relevant, and hit done. Make sure it's a sub page of the invisible page there, and then you can see there's nothing here again. So what we need to do is put the text in and then paste in the text. Okay, and then publish. And that will then be done for Fox. Let's just check that. Where's the Fox? There we are. Now, there is a simpler way of doing this, or quicker way of doing this, so I'll just talk you through that. Once you've got one product page made, what you could do is go to this page, Fox, yep. Okay, forget that. So edit this bit. Okay, so hopefully that makes it clear. What you're doing, just to overview this again, is you've already input your information into the store inventory. Okay, so that information is already above me at the moment. That the video for that is above me at the moment. Then once you've added the information into your inventory, so you've added stock to your inventory in terms of various items, you then might want to add those items into a publicly visible page by way of a gallery. So to do that, you create a product gallery on the page on which you wish it to be presented, and the video that shows you how to do that is also above me now. And then after that, if you want each item to have a product page, which means that it's got extra, maybe generic information underneath the item information, you create a specific product page here, add that product page, search for the item you want to be in that product page, rename the page as the same as the item, and then if you want it visible under shop, you just drag the page to under shop, and then it will be visible underneath. If you don't want it to be visible under shop, drag it to under an invisible page, so a page which exists on the website but is not visible to anybody and is not visible in the menu, and then just drag it under there, and then it won't show under shop in the drop down. Okay, so hopefully that covers everything, and thanks again.